Hey, what's going on, Broncos country? This dude, the Bronco. I told y'all I was gonna be back, but this back with some crazy mad shit. Listen, the Broncos, we not no cheaters, man. We never cheated in our life. That's why we had to fire Josh McDaniels for that try to bullshit he did. I mean, come on, man. Like, whoever thought that we would cheat because of a goddamn coaching search? For real? Because of a coaching search? Listen, this is a message to the Panthers post, David Tepper, Nicole Tepper, and the whole Carolina Panthers organization. Y'all got us this year, but we own y'all. We own y'all. Yeah, you could talk about Super Bowl 50. Right. We was the ones holding up the trophy. Right. What did Cam do? Nothing but fumble. He was scared to go get the ball. He could have got the ball. He ain't want to get hit no more. Come on, man. Y'all need to build your organization better, man. Instead of throwing around accusations, man, that y'all can't even prove, man. That hasn't even been proved. Y'all mad because y'all are just a F up organization. Right. Y'all traded for Sam Darnold, which was the Jets quarterback. He wasn't he wasn't good with the Jets. So how is he gonna come to y'all and be y'all savior? Right, that part. What part of that didn't y'all understand? Then this year, y'all traded for Baker Mayfield. Right. He was better than Sam Donald. But then y'all traded him to the Rams. Y'all need to make up your mind, man. The best quarterback on y'all roster right now is PJ Walker. Right, really? Y'all traded y'all best wide receiver to the Arizona Cardinals. He ain't want to be there no more. And then y'all really done fucked up. Well, I'm cursing, but this video is not made for kids. It's not made for kids. I made sure I checked that box. But I'm pissed off right now. I don't usually do no jinky shit like this. I mean, and then like I'm kind of pissed this morning. You know what I mean, just y'all just bear with me, man. I'm gonna take this video to about like the 20-minute mark. But I mean, y'all just but this shit is getting crazy over a head coach. Yeah, the Broncos, we got the richest owners. And you heard what Sean Payton said. He liked everything about Denver. He liked that ownership. He liked how Rod Warren put the management in place that we have in Dove Valley. You see what he's doing in Dove Valley. You see what our owners is doing. So I mean, for people to just come and talk about these cats, and they ain't even been on the job owners for a year yet. And they already doing stuff. I could talk about 100 times stuff that David Tepper done. What happened to Raquel? What happened to that practice facility? That all world practice facility, excuse me, that was supposed to been getting started in Rock Hill. What happened with that? Right. Couldn't finish it, didn't finish it. So what Rock Hill and meet, whatever they were supposed to do to you, you got money, build it out of your own money. That way it'd be your own profit. How about that? That way everything you put into it, you're gonna get out of it. You got that type of money, and then you'll get it back when you file your income tax. Rich people usually do. You know, the rich get richer, the poor get poor, and be drinking and be drinking on some motherfucking old gold. How about that? I mean, this thing is crazy, but but come on, man, y'all need to do right. The Panthers organization just need to be right. They just need to be right all around. Y'all going after Sean Payton, y'all gonna have to give up more draft picks because y'all in a division. So I don't know what this dude on the Panthers Post podcast talking about they why they gotta give up more when Sean Payton said it'd be best for anybody else. But if y'all gonna trade, if Sean Payton gonna go to the Carolina Panthers, which is in the same division, the NFC South, as the New Orleans Saints, yeah, the conversation gonna be more. That's just that's just common sense. What y'all think y'all goddamn special? Y'all ain't special. Please, y'all far from special, man. And goddamn, man, I gotta live with a Panther. My wife's a Panther, but you know what I mean. But that's my wife. I love her for who she is, not because who she root for. My wife barely know everybody on the team, but God bless her soul. She's just like the Carolina Panthers. She was born here in Carolina, grew up a Panther. My sister-in-law is a Carolina Panther. God bless their souls. My father-in-law, he a New England Patriot. God bless their souls. My older son, he's a New England Patriot. God bless his soul. I'm the only one that bleed orange. You know what I mean? I rock with the right team, with the right squad. And I mean, we've been a hated organization ever since we probably began. Ever since the NFL merger and we became an NFL team. You know what I mean? So I mean, this ain't nothing new. Listen, I'm not even really high on Sean Payton, really, to come to the Denver Broncos because we're gonna have to give up that first round draft pick that we got in the Bradley Chubb trade that went to Miami, which is we're gonna get the San Francisco 49ers first round pick, which is gonna be, late depending on how far they go you know what I mean, in this postseason, which I got them to win it all. They my team coming out of the NFC. And I got Cincinnati coming out of the AFC. I like Cincinnati. I got them coming out of AFC with my Broncos in there. I mean, I watch games. That's just who I root for coming out of the AFC. Damn sure ain't gonna root for no Buffalo Bills, right? They ain't win nothing since they had what you call it. You know what I mean? Who was the quarterback? Jim somebody. You know what I mean? I know his name, but it's not on my cap right now because I'm pissed off. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Got me. What do I need to do? Do I need to pray for these Panthers? Do I need to send up a prayer and say, God, please get that franchise hope? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I remember, I live in Charlotte, so this is who I'm around. I ain't even really around them, but they in the surrounding area, and they in the building. But me and my wife staying. But I remember, during 2015 that Super Bowl 50 run, I'm walking to the store. I got on my Peyton Manning jersey. You know, people looking at me like you got on the wrong jersey. I just looked at them, man. I mean, and I just shook my head. No, I don't. I could be riding the bus, going somewhere. Somebody look at me and say, "Man, you got on the wrong jersey." No, I shake my head again and say, "No, I don't." You know what I mean? Say, "No, I don't." And then, you know what I mean? But this situation is crazy. They're mad because they got caught for violating the inclusivity. You know what I mean? Whatever that is. It has to do with the Rooney Rule and all that stuff when they interviewing head coaches, and especially like minority head coaches. Them Broncos ain't had nothing to do with that. Ain't had nothing to do with that. So, but I mean, Denver gets blamed for everything. I mean, that's just the way of life. When we won Super Bowl 50, we wasn't supposed to win that. Wow. But look, we proved them wrong. We won that. How many rings do them Panthers got? None. How many we got? Three. Denver is the most winningest franchise in NFL history. Just you look it up, do your research, you do the math, you'll see, you'll figure it out. But this other thing, I was listening to this morning. It was the state of the Denver Broncos had Pat Bowlen's picture on there. May he rest in peace. But as I'm listening to it, this dude, he just talking shit about the Broncos. And I'm listening to him. I know his voice. That's that little short, quirky nigga, motherfucker from Denver Bronco Mile High View. Just talking about the franchise. You talking about the new owners. Like, you ain't even giving these cats time to do what they supposed to do. But you talking about it. And then you telling them, like, Walter Penner Group, if y'all listening, y'all need to watch this video so y'all get your ass out your heads or some shit like that. But come on, man, if you're a Bronco fan, you wearing Broncos jersey, Denver Bronco Mile High View. What are y'all? Are y'all Colts fans? Or are y'all Panther fans? Or y'all undercover Kansas City fans? Because there ain't no real Bronco fan with a Bronco podcast. I mean, we gonna tell the truth about certain things, but we gonna tell the truth, and we gonna talk about how the organization is progressing and how they getting better. Yeah, we had a fuck season this year, but this was George Payton's first year ever picking the head coach. He never picked the head coach when he was in Minnesota. You know what I mean? He never did that because he was the assistant general manager. You know what I mean? So that's just the way we sit in you know what I mean, in these days and times. And George Payton is not running this no more. It's CEO Greg Penner, one of the owners. They doing the interview process and they doing it thorough. You know what I mean? But sometime next week we'll know who the head coach is. I say about like maybe Thursday, Friday. Friday the longest probably. We'll know who the head coach is. But come on, man, like them Bronco fans, y'all got Denver Bronco My High View, y'all got a Bronco podcast. I mean, that's why I mean, I listen to certain podcasts. I listen to Locked on Broncos. You know what I mean? I don't listen to that Maha Huddle crap. With Chad Jensen and them cats. I barely listen to DMVR. I listen to Lock on Broncos, and I listen to the Bronco Cat podcast that's coming out from the Denver Broncos. And I listen to Mike Kliss. I listen to Troy Rank and his podcast, Broncos Country Tonight. And I do my research when I'm doing these. I just had to come in, man. I was sitting in the living room, drinking a 40, minding my business, listening to a podcast, and I see a Panthers Post podcast saying, "Them Broncos snitching on the Carolina Panthers." Huh? Where they do that at? Really? Where do they do that at? I guess in Carolina, on the Panthers Post podcast. I guess that's where they do that at. You know what I mean? I guess they ain't got nothing else better to do. but to talk about the Denver Broncos, you know. And like I said, and my one for Sean Payton, he got a decent resume, but people forget he had 4 losing seasons with Drew Brees. Yeah, that Bounty Gate stuff, you know what I mean, plays a part too. Like, we gotta be careful who we bring in. Who would I rather have? I'd rather have Jim Caldwell. He's proven. He's a winner too. David Shaw. So a lot of candidates. Raheem Morris, a former head coach. You know, he didn't do too well when he was a head coach. You know what I mean? But he was young. You know what I mean? He ain't know nobody. Now he know more. He know more. And then he's a defensive coordinator, but he also knows the offensive side of the ball too. And then the up and coming dude, D'Amico Ryans. You feel me? D'Amico Ryans. I can rock with him. I can really rock with him. But you know, it's not my decision. I'm a Bronco fan. DB for L. You know what I mean? DB for L. That's what I am. United in Orange. My high salute on y'all motherfuckers. You feel me? That's what I'm doing to the Carolina Panthers. My high salute. That's all I could do. But I just had to come in and vent like really? Come on, like for real? Y'all really doing this shit? For real? Y'all really doing this? Y'all them niggas y'all don't want no smoke, like they don't really want no smoke. You know what I mean? So Sean Payton is a hottest candidate right now. I mean, my favorite was Jim Harbaugh. That was who I was wanting. But I guess he got impatient. He thought like, you know, when he did the interview with the Broncos, that was gonna be it. And like, come on, man, you our head coach now. Nah, it's a process. Am I a Dan Quinn fan? Not really, but if he's the Denver Broncos head coach, I mean, I got that's why who I got to rock with because I'm a Bronco fan. Everybody seen the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? When he was the Atlanta Falcons head coach, what 28-0, but and the Patriots come back. Come on, man. And you was supposed to be a defensive minded head coach. Come on, man. Like where they do that at? That tastes in my mouth too. Well, I seen that. I was watching that Super Bowl. I watched Super Bowl. Bronco. I'm a football fan. They're a Bronco fan at heart. You see the hat. You know what I mean? That's how I roll, how I rock. But I mean, it'll get all this stuff will get sorted out and figured out. You know, the ownership they finished the interview process, the first round of interview process uh yesterday. So now they just gonna take the weekend to figure out what 3 candidates, if it's gonna be three, or if they just gonna bring in one person and give them the job. This is what they doing this weekend. So, like I said, by probably like Thursday, Friday, we'll know who the head coach is. But I'm gonna keep bringing y'all news and updates and stuff from time to time this week. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. We gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I mean? It's you know that's what it is. That part, that part. Okay, I say Carolina Panthers. They hating. They want to be the Denver Broncos. They want to be like how our franchises run. They want to be that, but they can't be. A lot of people want to be, but they can be. You know what I mean? So I'm about to sign off. Talk a little bit. We get to the 20 mark. Almost there. Okay, we there now. And I'm gonna end this with a my salute, y'all.